Now we will review a game that shows the power of Englunds Gambit. Queen pawn opening, and this is Englunds Gambit. And we attack the pawn and it is defended. We attack the pawn again and it is defended. So we cannot attack the pawn anymore, we have to do something else, and we do this. And now he is satisfied. White has won a pawn and he is very satisfied. But now he has to move the queen. And now the next pawn comes forward. He moves the queen again, but it's hunted. And in this position, we move the queen to c5. He immediately moves his bishop to f4 and attacks the pawn on c7. But we will not care about that. When you play Gambit style, you have to be generous to your adversary and not stingy, because if you start to be stingy in a gambit, then you will certainly lose. The more space you have on the board, because of sacrificed usually pawns, the more space you have for your strategic thoughts. So we move the bishop and we have a tremendous development. And now he takes another pawn and he has 2 pawns. Then we strike back. He moves the queen to h4 and we move the knight to e4. Now there's a threat on f2, only defended by the queen at h4. He gives a check. We place g6. He's not in the position to attack because he has only 2 pieces on the board. So he has to go back and defend on f2. And now he's in for a surprise. Bishop takes knight and rook takes bishop. And what then? He gets a check. He has to move the king. And now he has to move the queen somewhere. Moves it back to h6 to keep a little control over d2. But now there's room for the check on f2. And he moves to c1 with the king. And the queen comes in again. And he has to move once again. Now the bishop comes into play. And we see now that the king is really in trouble. There he goes. Can he get the knight on f2? No, of course he cannot, because he's checkmated on g4. And that was a little show of what you can do with Englunds Gambit. It's a good surprise for the quiet opponents who do not expect coffee house style. Thank you for watching.